Yes, 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 namaste. Oh my God, we're in a stage 4 decline. The market's breaking down. There's a massive sell-off going on right now. All of your money is in the market and you're going to lose all of it. That's how people act. Listen, stocks aren't going to zero. Get your shit together. To be a successful trader and investor takes one thing most of all. It's kind of like in The Wizard of Oz. Courage. Right now, you need courage. You need strength. Now, some shit is not that bad. Verizon. Shit, Verizon is set up right now. If you got bigger money, you're buying income, dude. Go look at Verizon, Merck, Pepsi. These stocks are on sale and they're barely getting hit in the sell-off. They already got hit, okay? Some shit's up, some shit's down. Oil stocks still look beautiful. Shit, they need to sell off. Now, the ones that are hurting the most, the penny stocks. I'm getting hit too, right? Polo, Solo, INO, and then of course INO is a multi-billion. That's not a penny stock, but these type of stocks, the momentum stocks, the growth stocks, the Teslas, the Pelotons, the Netflixes, all that shit is coming down. Open table, I'm in that. A bunch of pharmaceuticals, biotechs are getting hit. They're getting hit. They're coming down. These companies are not going to zero. This is why stock selection is so important. You want to buy and invest in even trading companies that, unless you're just a super short-term trader, which I'm not. I'm a position trader. I try to buy stocks that I think are good companies and hold them. And then I want to buy them undervalued to then sell them higher at a stage 3 when they're overvalued. And 70% of the time, the market's going up. So as I'm making money, I like to sell into strength, harvest those gains, buy new stocks that I think are undervalued. Well, guess what? While you're playing this game of trying to buy cheap, sell high, get out of some, ride it back down, do it again. Well, guess what? You're going to get hit in a cycle. You could get hit in a 5-10% correction. And you have to have courage. That's what it means to be courageous. It's not courageous to open an account. Any monkey can do that. It's not hard to put money in the account. You just transfer it. It's not even hard to buy a stock. You just click the button. Super simple. What's hard is understanding the 4 stages of price movement. And when you go into that stage 4 decline and your balance comes down, you don't panic. That's the part about fucking courage right here. Stage 4 decline. So if you have my book, The Money Flow, we are living it right now. Practical experience. You're learning. This is a pullback in the tech sector. Learn. You don't have enough money to get upset. This is good. You got shit like Open Table, Peloton. You know how many people wish they'd have paid this price for Peloton, a month ago? What's the fuck's the difference now? What was different? When it was up here, you said, man, I wish I'd have bought a bunch more. I knew I should have bought more shares down there. Well, now we're down there. Are you still saying that, or are you worried now? If you're worried now, then what you have is a lack of courage. You need to, that's the part, man. Everything else was the easy part. Everything else to do with trading and investing is the easy part. It's not hard to open an account. It's easy to put money in the account. It's easy to watch it go higher and feel good about yourself and think you're fucking smart. But when it starts to go down, all of a sudden, people aren't so smart anymore. They're not so sure. Their plans might slightly change. All of a sudden, they think, oh my God, I'm never going to retire. Or that's all my money, Gerald. Or what will I do? All of that. In order to be a successful trader and investor, you have to have a little bit of philosophy in life. You have to have a little bit of courage and faith. You haven't been given the spirit of fear. Now, if you own bullshit, if you bought stocks you don't understand, if these are businesses that could go out of business, then something like this I could see bothering you. But look, the S&P hasn't come down. There's tons of stocks that are up nice and high, meaning the market is healthy. This is a technical correction right now. This is nothing to fear. This is an opportunity for you to set yourself up and to get your portfolio where it needs to be. Now is when you need to not be fearful, but go get some money and get it into your account. Now is when you want to, this is why we're doing the 7th and 8th day that I talk about, creating the extra forms of income, having to think no debt, right? Because right now, if you don't have a bunch of bills, you can start, fuck it, dude, I'm putting all my money in. This is my chance. All of a sudden, I have a chance to buy stocks that were 40, 50, some of them 50% higher, and I could buy them now. Courage. Courage. That's different than fear. That's a different attitude, right? It's different than the guy who thinks, oh my God, I get a chance to buy a home. I got to go do it. Versus the person who's like, oh no, what is happening? Different people, right? One is a king, one is a conqueror, right? What is the other? The other's the peasants. These are the people that in the face of adversity, when things get tough, when things get hard, and it actually means something more than pushing a fucking button, now they're scared. Panicked out. You know what I mean? People panic out of 2008. I watched people who had been in the stock market for 20 and 30 years puke it up. I couldn't believe it. Panicked out. Why? No philosophy. They didn't believe in it. It's not something they followed every day. See, when you do follow it every day and then it turns on you and starts to go the other way, and then this some sort of like fear can set in, right? You got to flip that. You got to become a fucking shark, dude. What is it we want right now? Peloton's coming in. I like that. What else is coming in? Seabase coming in. Come on, bring that shit into me. Come to daddy. Let's take Pepsi down another $10, dude. I'm playing this game for life. Bring this shit into me. Come on, man. Bring it down. Bring it down. My positions aren't big enough anyway. Why do we want it higher before we buy more? That is the mentality, but you have to believe in the stock market. I don't believe it's going to zero. So if you harbor these insecurities, these altered states of mind, this zone or this idea where you live in panic or fear, things take you and you think, oh my God, I'm never going to make any more. This is all like, if that comes over you, you have to fight that. Courage. That's who survives, man. Same thing in combat. Bullets start flying. Everybody's fucking scared, dude. You're not scared of bullets. You're crazy, right? But what do you have to do? You have to take control. You have to know, yeah, maybe I get shot, but right now I'm not fucking shot, right? And the one thing I have control over is my mind. And I think, well, why did I buy this stock? Why did I join the military? I knew that was a possibility. I knew what I signed up for when I clicked that button, when I put that money in. It's called fucking risk. It's a simple 4-letter word. It's been explained to me. I know what it is. I knew this could happen. I read the book. I saw the fucking red line. It said it could go down. I understood that then, but maybe I was just seeing the upside. Pillar number 7, see the big picture? This is the big picture, man. Markets go up, markets come down. And when they come down, you got one of two choices. Victor or victim. Victor or victim. You decide. You could be fearful. See, when I buy the foreclosures that I go on to fix up and rent and turn into a beautiful, profitable property that makes me lots of money, when I bought the foreclosure, some dude got foreclosed on. Same asset, general same time. One was a panic, one was a scare, and one was an opportunity. So you get to decide. This is the thing. Mind. This is why I tell people all the time, and they ignore me. You better read that book, The Science of Getting Rich, first. That's going to make you a trader. Because if you don't have the mindset and the philosophy and you're not into the market for this game is for life. This isn't for this month or this fucking week. It's for life. We're playing this game for life. This is why stock selection is so important. Having charting software is so important. Having access to decent research is so important. Investing in things that we understand is so important. And people will ask me questions like, what filter do you use to look for stocks? What the fuck are you talking about? I look for stocks. What filter do I use? The filter of my brain and my eyes. And I follow and I read. And guess what? Bonds are on sale right now. Well, guess what? That affects certain stocks. Oil's up here. Well, guess what? That affects certain stocks. Gold's down here. Guess what? That affects certain stocks. And so as you begin to see this, the big picture of interest rates in the stock market, and what does it mean to be a bull market or a bear market? Right? Where are interest rates? Tech stocks are coming down, penny stocks, meaning the high risk, high momentum stocks are coming down. Well, guess what's going to be going up at some point? So you want to get into the best ones. You want to get into the ones that people are taking profit on. You want to position yourself. And what if you own them and you got caught? Why would you sell it low if you think it's going? If I think it's going higher, why would you sell it? It makes no fucking sense. If a stock a month ago had the potential to go to $22, and just because things got bad now and the whole market, not your stock, the whole fucking market comes down, what's the difference between when it was $22 last month? Now you have a bigger return. The snapback's bigger. And that's the only way to see when you get caught in a sell-off. Now, I'm short the NASDAQ right now, but it's not that short. Small position, $6,000, $7,000 position. But what is that $6,000, $7,000? That's money for me to start using my courage and put into these stocks like Peloton, Tesla. Oh, now you're scared of Tesla? Bullshit, you better be buying it. You were in it at 800, you better be wanting to buy more here now. Why would you not want more $100 bills? Why would you not want more Bitcoin? Why would you not want more dividends? Why would you not want more access and more share counts for a cheaper price of big? You remember when everyone told me, oh, I would love to have cheap houses. I wish my houses were cheap like yours, until they're cheap like that. And guess what? When I was buying them cheap like that, nobody was buying them. Why? Because they're scared. They were scared. The reason I got them so cheap is only dummies were buying houses. Cycles. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. You stay fucking strong. You decide to either be a victim or a victor. You decide, you, with courage, go pick your favorite stocks. I like Peloton. I like CBay. I like RMO. I like Prog. I like a bunch of stocks. You can go see them in my newsletter. You go pick your own stocks. These are just ones I like. I just play with an open hand so people don't think I'm full of shit when I'm on here talking. Like, I'm showing you, it's delayed, I'm showing you what I'm doing. And I may get it wrong. Fuck, I'm just showing you what I'm doing with my money in real life. That's what I do, okay? This is what I'm looking at, and this is what I'm observing. Now I got to go do some real estate shit. But I got my list made right now. And this short position I'm in, it's worth, I don't know, $6,000, $7,000. Hope maybe it'll get to 8, 9. I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to start dispersing that money throughout my portfolio in my favorite positions. Plus, I'm going to get some more money to put in here. I want to spread it out. So on the next run up, my shit goes from 100 and whatever to 300 to 400 to 500,000. Why not, man? Why not? Yes, that's how it works. It expands, pulls back. Expands, pulls back. Expands, pulls back. Well, now we're in a pullback. You ready to expand? Or do you want to expand on less because you got scared and sold some shit? And then when you expand, you just go up a little. That's what happens. That's what happens.